Hello guys, and welcome back to our Clan Eshin campaign. That's the first video of the year, which is pretty damn exciting. I'm going to kick it off with, I believe this is episode 3 of our Clan Eshin campaign, so it should be pretty exciting. Now, if you guys are new, you can always go back and check out the previous 2 parts. I think they're about an hour and a half each, roughly, and they're pretty good fun, but also feel free to just hang out here and chill. I'll do a very quick recap of what happened, and, you know, it should be pretty easy to see how it goes. So I am going to be answering people in stream today, but it is up on my phone. I don't have 2 monitors set up yet, but I do have plans in the next couple of weeks or so to sort that out. So I might be a little bit slow on reply. So let's see how we got on in our first, looks like 40 episodes, or 40 turns. 40 episodes would be a pretty long series. So we've managed to capture our first province of land of the Dervishes. Now, we had a lot of troubles with this because mainly this sneaky little lizard over here, Tic-Tac-Toe, went all the way down here and completely and utterly destroyed Suddenburg. And that was after some greenskins came to the allies of humans. There was all kinds of madness in those first 2 episodes. But we eventually managed to contain and capture this province. We've also managed to wipe out the dwarfs up here and claim Vulture Mountain. I believe our current plan was to take both Deathmaster Snikch's army and also Lord Duncan Elfslayer, who was in fact named by one of the people watching the stream. And if you also want to name any characters, we still have 2 assassins and an Eshin sorcerer. So let me know in chat or down in the comments below, and I'm sure I can sort it out for you. So I'm going to be moving these armies over and trying to 2v1 the Bretonnians here. After that, I believe our plan was to start finally doing our shadowy dealings properly, and do the first Night Lord say so, find, seek, great power, and really get this campaign kicking. So, without further ado, let's get this cracking. Looks like it was the end of our turn when we finished the last stream, so let's quickly do some diplomacy. Clan Scry, Claw is a big fan of us. Cool, can't get anything from him yet. These guys don't like us particularly much. Neither do the Bretonnians, I can't really blame them. Leaf Cutter Tribe. I mean, I don't actually want to fight you, so no. Looks like they're not too happy with us either. That's one problem with being Skaven. No one's a big fan of yours. So, let's just try and make some peace with, I believe this fellows in a gash who are next to us with some very large armies.
We may be able to aid each other.
Okay. We're neutral, so it's fine. Cool. So let's get this going. Hope you guys had a great new year and also great Christmas. I haven't actually been around for the last week or so. Went home for Christmas, hence why there's been no new videos yet. But, you know, we'll be kicking off this year. So we're going to be carrying on with the Total War videos, of course, but also going to be expanding out into some other games, which I may in fact do later today. So keep your eye out for that. If you are new to my channel, we do mainly multiplayer battles on Total War Warhammer. We also occasionally host tournaments, which we're trying to bring back. Streams where I'll face anyone who wants to go, you know, subscribers and all that good stuff. And also we're starting to do campaigns, which is really fun. So do subscribe, like, and all that good stuff if you enjoy what you see. So technology research, exploit criminals. Okay, looks like our hero actions and a slightly better chance. So we're not healing or anything, so I feel pretty comfortable just force marching our way over here. We're not exactly trying to hide our intentions with the Bretonnians. We're coming to slaughter you all. What's the best way to be? Be nice and honest about your slaughtering. It looks like they've been pretty annihilated. I don't know where their main force is, or the lady who leads them. I've been assassinating Henri constantly, which is hilarious with the assassins. Cool, so we can build some stuff, but we're currently losing money building those. Cool. Mining pit seems like a very good idea considering our current predicament with money. So we'll build you. And even though we've got a lot of money left, we're going to save it for now and see how these next couple of battles go. So ambush success chance plus 5% is actually pretty nice. We were trying to work our way to rule through fear, but it looks like we actually need to go through multiple paths to unlock the oppressive plan, which is a bit frustrating. But no worries, how do we get there? Probably quickest to go that way, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to get some food, because that's what we're kind of lacking at the moment. We are losing 5 a turn, which is a bit rough. Let's see, we can't do any shadowy dealings for another 2 turns yet. Diplomacy we did last turn, so that's pretty chill. So, just a nice quick turn. So hope you guys are all good today. I finished watching The Witcher yesterday, which I highly recommend, because when you guys are watching a fantasy game, I assume you're kind of big fans of that genre, and it was a very, very good. Quite confusing at times. I had played The Witcher 3, so I had I suppose a vague kind of understanding of the lore. And I've watched things like Game of Thrones stuff before, so I pick stuff up fairly quickly. But there's a lot of names and stuff chucked at you. A lot of kind of Polish names and whatnot, so it's a little bit tricky sometimes, but it was very, very good and well worth a watch. Cool. Declare war. I mean, I could get Clan Scribe, but they're miles away, so I'm actually going to call them for help, just in case they refuse. Ah, so they do actually have walls and a rather large defense force. But I think we'll be fine because we haven't even brought up our second army yet.
Snikch, bring pain. Never, no. Subtle kill.
It's not great in our favour, so we'll wait and see what happens after the battering rams formed. And what kind of garrison does the Eye of the Panther have? Also pretty strong. I'm fairly impressed. These guys have a really decent defensive. So we're going to be laying siege over there. Let's upgrade our fruit draft. It increases money, wine resources, and untamed. And we don't have that much money, but we are making a little bit of profit. So let's go pop that. Do some research. Plus growth. So what way were we going? Yeah, we can carry on down this path, I think. So we're going to try to go fairly Clan Eshin themed. Now, I realise the best way to play this game, and how a lot of YouTubers tend to do it, is they try and show not necessarily how you break the game, but basically you'll get like a few heroes or some really elite troops, and then a crap ton of ranged units, and like warp lightning cannons and so forth, and you just clog up the computer who's not really clever enough to flank you heavily, and you just obliterate them with long-range firepower. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be trying to go a little bit more Clan Eshin themed. I find it a little bit more fun that way, sorry, and yeah, just more entertaining, I think. It looks like Henri is on his return, so I think we've assassinated him twice successfully now, so it'd be quite good fun if we can do it again. Call to arms. I mean, yeah, yes, I basically want to confederate these guys to get Ethic Claw at some point. I don't think Clan Spill's anywhere near me. That's from the other continent, so I should be fine. Cool, receive some contracts, and we also have an available scheme, which is always nice. So, level 14, level 10. So I'll probably be sending you out. Let's see, what's this looking like now? Still not great. We do, in fact, have siege equipment. I don't like fighting sieges, and I think they're very boring to watch, so I don't really want to fight this.
Hide.
What we'll do is we'll continue siege. We're probably going to have to. We'll continue siege for maybe 1-2 more turns. I'm going to take you out of here for now. Go and assassinate him. Failed! Oh no! Oh, well, that has actually leveled us up. And we do have 3 points in assassination, but we'll make you a little bit tankier, perhaps. I think we're heading for Assassin's Trophy, which is a stupidly good ability. If I take you now, is that really bad odds? Yeah, it is 4. It might be the case. He's just survived 1 assassination attempt. He's not going to be fooled yet. So while we're sieging this, actually, we could take Duncan over here and siege out the Eye of the Panther at the same time. But they actually have a large force. I think I need to take them together, which is quite frustrating. So let's have a look at our shadowy dealings. Rage. What are we thinking we're going to do? I think... How long does that stay for? Minus 10 leadership could be quite nice if we're going into battle against them. So Deathmaster Snikch. Alright, it's only on the armies. Ah! What am I doing? I could just attack the army instead of sieging. Let's do that anyway. Cool, so successful. I believe those are always successful, which is quite nice. Deathmaster Snikch. Let's level you up. Are we heading for anything? Looks like we're all good. Sabotage and unrest could be quite nice. That'd be very nice, actually. Immediately cause siege attrition, so we should probably work our way along this one. So go for jump scare. Any units are afflicted with temporary defensive penalties at the beginning of ambush battles. Ooh, this seems very nice considering the amount of ambushing we do. What we're going to do here is actually break the siege.
Marching.
Attack here. Ah, I didn't want to ambush. I wanted their forces to sally out and try and save their fellow friend. So what happens if we plan attack, then use you to attack you? We still got the ambush, goddamn. This is the one time I don't actually want an ambush, but we'll auto resolve that because that's just a slaughter.
Meal for hungry clan.
Gain some food.
Started for Deathmasters.
Follower gained for Lord Duncan Elf Slayer. Plus 4 leadership when fighting men. That's going to be useful. Income from all buildings plus 10%. Very, very tasty. And trait gained Man's Ruin. Plus 3 leadership when fighting men. That's useful. Cool. Well, at least we annihilated their reinforcements. So let's go back here. Oh, and then also the power balance is massively in our favour. So we're just going to auto that. Looks like we didn't lose any units, which is to keep him. Took a lot of damage, but, you know, I don't want to fight siege battles. They just take so long. And that has got our food up nicely. And a lot of loot gained, so very good.
Smash. Crash. Destroy.
3,000 gold would be very tasty right about now. We could always sack it again next turn as well. But I think we're just going to loot and occupy. I want to wipe these guys out fairly quickly. And a regiment round unlocked. Council Guard. These guys are Unbreakable Stormburn, very good. And Visceran's Death Squad. Very cool units. So let's level up Duncan. What were we going for? It looks like we were increasing his ambush chances up. It's quite nice. Get that all the way. Up our assassin. I think he's at the same point as the other one. We're kind of heading for Assassin's Trophy. I'm going to up the Assassinate beforehand. Deathmaster Snikch. What are we going to go for? Minus 20% upkeep for Lord's Army is incredibly good at this moment. Conceal them. Could be quite nice. Campaign movement speed is also nice. And that is incredibly powerful. Just dodge it. But I think for now we're going to go for the upkeep. So we are struggling slightly with finances and so forth. And what we're going to do with our Eshin Sorcerer, it looks like we've got a lot of our spells. Oh, Arcane Conduit. There we go. That's kind of the obvious choice there. Oh, he actually had 2 levels. Nice, well we're going to add a Warp 5 on that. Nice little bound spell there. Chances, not very high. Cool, so we're just going to chill out for maybe 2 turns. Should we head over here and start the siege? Oh, we don't want to move for some reason.
They bleed, die. Quiet, silent execution.
I mean, if they come to us, we might have to retreat, but at least we'd be annoying for a turn. And then we can just bring it over the Deathmaster himself to help deal the final blow, which would be quite nice. Cool, assassin. Heads that way. And now we've got some more money. Do we want to do any particular buildings? Looks like we can upgrade our Cinnabar mine, which would be quite nice. And do we need any more warrior buildings? Thinking we want to start getting rat ogres and up to the Hell Pit Abomination could be quite nice. What's on the other one? Plague Core Catapult's very good. Doom Flayers, Orb Lightning Cannons. All this stuff gets used very often though, so I think we're going to start heading this way. That'd be quite cool. Now let's have a little look at our clan contracts. So we are trying to cheer up, it looks like, Clan Moors, which is going to increase physical resistance of lords and so forth. And I believe... I thought we were trying to become friends with Clan Pestilence, but if so... No, not them. Who is it we're trying to become friends with? That gets the bonus. Oh, it is Hell Pit Abomination, so it is these guys. So they want us to kidnap a Clan Moors member. Which we could send... just our probably smallest assassin. He's the cheapest guy. So we get plus 10 food and 2,000. He'd be off the map for a couple of turns, but that's fine. Cool.
Eshin rules the night.
So I think that's going to be it for the end of our turn. Let's just heal up here. And have a quick little look at diplomacy.
Tinker. My infernal armory interest.
Looks like we're pretty much in the same situation as everyone. Fellas and Nagash, though, are starting to become friendly with us.
Vermin, you have had your uses in the past.
Yes, we have trade agreements. Do we pop in a defensive alliance? Probably not, because at some point I am going to want to hunt them down and butcher them all. So we're just going to end our turn instead. So it's just being sneaky over here. Don't really mind what my ally do. Just if my ally gets kind of the crap kicked out of him, I'll end up just confederating him, taking his claw, bringing him over to this continent. I don't have kind of any need to expand over in that direction. But it's pretty fun playing Skaven, because I don't normally play them. Thought they're going to pop out, but we'll just retreat back. And wait until we can bring both our armies over. Don't know where you think you're going, Henri. You're going to get assassinated. There's not much you can do about it. That's all he's done this campaign so far. So today's stream is probably going to be about an hour, maybe an hour and a half long. Been pretty ill the last couple of weeks, so I'm not going to overdo it. I don't want to ruin my voice or anything.
Kill for clan.
Cool. Hey, okay, he's been assassinated again. Back in his rightful position in the ground. Maybe spend one turn. Actually, what we're going to do. Merge you guys.
Ready.
Merge you guys.
Shadow Snikch.
And then recruit in. Oh god, we have a lot of these guys we haven't done yet. Council Guard. And Distance Triads. I've got the money, so...
Yes.
Recruit all of them. That's most of our money gone. We started to make a really nice army, and we should be able to move over and attack.
Master,
Let's get you guys
find victims.
nearby to assist, and then we're going to pop in and hopefully wipe out the Bretonians.
Break, slice, death.
If they came to me, I would like to fight the battle, because we haven't actually had a battle yet this stream, but if it is just going to be them hiding behind walls, we're just going to slaughter them all where they sleep.
Kill, back.
Nice, looks like we didn't lose too much. We actually lost less than them, which if you're Skaven is always a huge bonus. And we're filling our coffers quite nicely. Ooh, it's so tempting. 3,800 gold. But we're gonna take it, secure the province, so the province of the Cobra Pass is now ours, which is very cool. So let's, yeah, we can level you up. And probably get some extra food. Oh, Black Order would be quite nice as well, but we're gonna go for food. We have armies around here, so if there is any rebellions, we'll very quickly be able to deal with them. Let's get you going over here. Nice, so probably next turn when we're healed up, because I'm not sure what happens when I press the little button and we start the next part of the quest. I don't know if an army will spawn. Someone did say that before in chat, but I'm not sure if they were talking about the at the end of it a big army spawns and you have to defeat it, or if it spawns as you go. Cheers, head this way. And I think that's going to be good. So we're building stuff in this province. Ah, you're a different province, aren't you? Okay, so you're on your own. You guys are building, so everything looks like it's pretty good and dandy. So let's skip on. So, Clan Pestilence, up to no good. Starting trouble in the neighbourhood. Clan Scryer, my friends, my true friends. I don't know if Skaven ever can have friends. So Skaven, for those who don't know in lore, would actually fairly comfortably be able to take over most of the world, but they just constantly backstab and betray each other, that their schemes kind of always fail. So we have in fact destroyed that faction of the name of which I cannot say, but let's give it a go. Chevaleros de Leones. Close enough, they have been destroyed, And Moore's contract received, which is nice. So, they're recovering, but we're fairly high up in strength now. I'll pop you in here.
Home place now. Poison
In here.
blade.
So I think what we're going to have to do, we do have a big food problem, so I think we're going to have to go and start raiding some fools. Now these Bretonians I'm not really scared of, so I'm just going to pop into their land. Jump onto our land this turn, because we're not going to be able to raid yet anyway. Maybe just boost the army a little bit. So we have a fairly competent army in case they do get any funny ideas and try to defend their own land. I won't have any of that nonsense. So, Shadow Dealings. Cost 10 food, which is fine. We have to Deathmaster Snikch. This is annoying that you have to, every time he goes away and recovers, you have to get a new lord. But let's just get the cheapest one possible. Looks like it's going to be 255. Oh no, we've got 230. So in you come.
Master assassin.
And he's just going to be chilling for a turn or so. So, the Night Lords say so, Chapter 1. Defeat the following Lord's armies in battle. Oh, he has deployed right there. Sigurd of Skellig. It's a very cool name. So even in these largely featureless deserts, Snikch is a master at moving undetected. Jumping from dune to dune, he threatens and interrogates every unfortunate soul he encounters, eventually obtaining information about the wandering Norscan warband marauding through the deserts. Very spooky. Unusual for these climbs, certainly, but the presence of the chaos-worshipping man-fins here cannot be coincidental. The war-obsessed non-furs likely won't let Snikch get close without a fight, so be it. And I get a nice reward as well. Unlocks the Night Lord's next directive, and schemes gained +1. So let's have a look at his army.
No, nothing.
Nothing too scary. Big old Norscan giant, which would be a pain. Unfortunately, we don't have Snikch. I kind of want Snikch to be here. It feels thematic. Does it say how long he's out for? Trying to replace you. Turns available too. Well, I don't want these guys to destroy my land, so I think I'm going to pop in and actually attack them. I can't bring you back. That's too bad. I think we're going to swing over and launch ourselves into a battle here. It'll be under Snikch's orders, so it's fine. Maybe taking its place for now. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a garrison, which I don't care about. We're going to need any of these guys. Don't need any backline harass, really. We don't have any range tools, though, to... Well, we do. We have a lot of slingers, but not the best to deal with the giant and so forth. And these berserkers, I know they're marauders. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, so I think we should be fine. We're going to fight this on the battlefield for the first battle of the stream. Hopefully your money is on me, but, you know, Sigurd of Skellig does sound like a bit of a badass. So we'll have to find out. So it looks like we've been going for about 25 minutes now, so we've still got quite a while left. As I said before, this is going to be a slightly shorter stream of about an hour length, but... So let's gamble. We always want to gamble. Up to 23 Winds of Magic. Hell yes. I've just seen the unfortunate reinforcements I'm having coming in over here, so they're all dead, which is fine.
Skaven. Yes, yes.
We are Skaven. We are born to die. Actually, we don't want you in group 1.
Eshin slingers.
We will put you all up here for now. So our slingers have been really key in previous battles, sometimes managing to really turn the odds in our favour. In battles we should just not have won. So in the middle, we're going to pit the Tavsnail's Council Guard. Of course, they are unbreakable.
What orders?
I think I'm going to kind of have to use Triads as like a frontline troop. Which normally, in a multiplayer, I really like using them as backline troops. They deal super well with light cavalry. Which the opponent often doesn't expect, because they're also hidden, of course. So we're going to have you guys in reserve, I think, because they're all pretty beat up. You guys on reserve on that flank, you on that flank. Just maybe move you across.
What orders?
And we get some sneaky death runners. Probably put you guys on the flanks.
Skaven. Yes, yes. Death runners.
Cool, cool. So let's get our main battle line and group them together. Let's get the reserves. Group them together.
Clan rats.
Flanks, put them in a group.
Death runners.
And all our skirmishers in a group as well.
Eshin slingers.
So tick you off, skirmish. Okay, I always have to try and remember with Skaven what do I need to take off skirmish, because a lot of stuff likes running away. So we do have Snikch the Contagious leading our mighty forces, which is going to be a bit of a problem actually, because I'm used to just kind of run in there and slaughtering the enemy lord with Snikch. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle this time, but we do have Brittle Bone, which is an incredibly powerful ability, minus 40 melee defense and speed. Warp Stars, Armor of Darkness, Veil of Shadows, all that good stuff.
Master assassin.
So, I think we're good to go.
For the Valentine.
So let's take out those marauders there. Cav could be a little bit of a problem, but nothing too big to worry about. Let's group you and you as well.
Eshin sorcerer.
And then you guys just advance and be a pain, basically.
Into shadow, yes?
Oh, they've got puppies. I did not see those. Let's take our main force and bump up on top of the hill.
Kill. Eshin sorcerer.
Let's just try and get those hounds away from our troops.
Unseen death. Quick, quick.
Cool, it's a little bit of a messy start, but nothing to worry about. Let's get you in here as well, just being a pain.
Power of dark.
Cool, everything's going pretty good so far. Let's move back the Triton to a more defensive location. You guys are just dragging them away, which is fine. Let's move even tighter. Let's start moving our lords back a little bit.
Goes.
Master assassin. Council's command.
Let's start trying to ping down that Norseman giant a little bit. Get you back.
Into shadow, yes?
Mission giants. Ready, get ready. Vortex will.
So just going to move up all our reserve forces.
Clan rats.
Chuck them into the main fight. So let's drop Armor of Darkness on these guys. Keep them flying a bit longer.
Good.
Drop a nice fat one of those down.
Racking slay.
So Brill Bones will be lowering the melee defense of all these guys. And then let's get all our ranged troops just shooting that Norseman giant to death.
Power of dark. Good spell.
So everything's going fairly good.
For the Vermintide.
Let's block those guys in.
Eshin slingers.
There's some warhounds coming to hunt us down, which is going to be a bit annoying, but oh well. Cool, looks like the giant has fallen, which is perfect.
Ready.
All our slingers should now just start helping out in the front lines.
A sick victim. Target.
Let's get our assassin in there doing some decent work.
Night.
Cool, those reinforcements have actually been fairly helpful. Let's close the gap on these guys as well. Some nice rear attacks going in there. Where are you guys? Okay, you've been running off over here the whole time. Let's get you back into the main fight.
What?
Looks like it's going to be a fairly comfortable victory. It looks like Snikch the Contagious doing a fairly decent job here, holding his ground against Sigurd. He's obviously been getting a bit of support from his slings and so forth, but you know, little Skaven boys doing some decent work. Let's close in on here.
Skaven, yes.
Keep annoying them.
Now, yes.
Spells ready.
Looks like that is going to be victory for us for the most part. Most of their forces are in full retreat now with some skirmishers. Wait for army losses to set in and actually scare those guys off.
Eshin slingers. It is not die.
Cool. Looks like there's going to be a full rout now. Which is very tasty. So nice, comfortable victory there. Nothing too scary. But it was a nice decisive victory and got our first part of our quest done. So I believe there is 3 stages of that. And I also have to wipe out Malice Darkblade's faction, I think. I have a strange feeling that could be true. So we only lost, what, 167 and then 6 in the backup army. And Sigurd lost 507. So that's very nice fast. Now we are going to try and hunt them down, so I am
Tasty
probably going to
eyes,
eat captives
chewy fat.
just to ensure that probably auto resolve the next battle and not actually have to. Oh no, looks like he's going to get away. Crap.
Sneak, oh yeah.
Maybe? Yes, he is. Okay, so we're going to actually have to hunt him down.
Poisons.
Root Marcher. Awesome. So weapon gained, armor piercing, the biting blade, nice, cheap, cheerful weapon there. More importantly, our wizard has gone up a level. That's quite nice. Is there any more spells we want, or any spells we can upgrade? I'm thinking Black Whirlwind. I haven't really used it, so it'd be quite nice to actually give that a go. I think that is the Vortex, which actually does some damage. We're going to keep on the tail of these guys and hunt them down. Cool, and you're still going that way, so I think that's going to be it for our turn. So let's look at our shadowy dealings. So next we need 20 power, and we have to be rank 15. So I believe we are already. So we've gone up with them, which is good. I'm trying to go up with you as well, I assume. Cool. Good, I think that is, let's check our objectives overall and have a quick look. So it looks like we have to perform 3 rituals. We've done 1. We need to take out and destroy Hag Grief and win the battle Rise of Darkness, which I assume happens after you've done the 3 rituals. No, the Leafcutter tribes! Kind of my ally, kind of my enemy, but they have been destroyed. Probably by those pesky lizardmen. Who are actually my favourite faction, is the lizardmen. But, you know, I'm getting into character, so screw them. Arkham the Black. Defensive Alliance. I do want to destroy you, though. Well, I suppose I can be allies with them for now. Destroy the Bretonians here. And then go and hammer them by surprise, so... Let's see if I can get any money out of them. Even just a pitiful 100 gold pieces for me, please, sir. No, okay. But I've seen what defensive alliances count for in this game. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Seems like they just wanted to go and commit suicide, which is fine. Let's go get the extra food. So armor of sealed steel is also gained by Strick the Contagious. And we've done our next research. Yep. So they have been dealt, which is very nice. I believe we still have one more turn before we can get Snikch back. Let's upgrade you.
Shadow, yeah.
Cool, so we're going to get these guys inside for now and just healed up a little bit until Snikch returns. These guys are going to start going into Raiden stance.
Started forth, rat king.
Which should help a little bit with our food problem, but not too much by the looks of it. And, yeah. It's kind of quite cool, getting a little bit of money as well. So research next, we're going to keep forcing our way all the way over to Rule of Fear, which I remember we really wanted just to get those extra Death Runners and Triads, which we're going to have in our armies probably all the way up until the late game, going nice and quickly. These will look quite cool. So we're probably going to go for set an example, plus 3 leadership, which is never a bad thing considering Skaven. Quite a pathetic group of people, unfortunately. But they are rats, you can't blame them. If I was a little rat in a world like this, I would also probably be pretty terrible. So, we have a decent amount of money. I'm going to keep upgrading you. Although, well, that does lead us to mortars and stuff, so I can hold off on you for turn. We're going to start upgrading the arsenal, which should be quite cool. That will allow us access to Warplock Giselle's Poisoned Wind Mortars, which is what I'm kind of looking for, because they're one of the newer units, at least, try them out a bit. And Deathglow Bombardiers. How close am I to getting the Regiment of Renowned Mortars? Oh, so I can get the Sharpshooters already. I need to get to rank 20 to get the Deathglobe Mortars. They're very, very good. I actually have a multiplayer battle up on the channel. It was me, I hopped in a random online game for the first time with the new Skaven, used those mortars, and they were awesome. They did so much damage. Tons of damage. So if you guys are enjoying this type of thing, please do like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It lets me know what kind of stuff you're interested into, and if I should do future campaigns or should I just focus on multiplayer and all that good stuff.
Yes. Speak.
Ark and the Black, my buddy. What do you want? Military alliance? Why not? I'm gonna backstab him eventually, but I feel like that's fine because I'm Skaven, so I don't feel bad about stabbing him in the back at all. Okay, well, they've got some pretty big armies as well. I might be able to help use them to destroy some of the Bretonians, but I actually want all the land over there. Okay, let's speed through their turns. The new patch has helped so much with turn times. It's so quick now, which is really nice because you don't want to be sitting there waiting for a couple of minutes. Ready for duty, Deathmaster Snikch, the ultimate bro beans. Cool, Deathmaster has returned and he's leveled up. Cool, so where is the capital here? So we're over here, and it's not too well defended. In fact, the smaller city has more troops, which is bizarre. So we can do some upgrading buildings here. Still waiting on that.
Too strong.
What to go for? We go for more monies. Recruitment cost lower or plus growth, which is probably a good idea as it's a fairly new province, and then we'll delete those once we don't need them anymore. So you're there. Let's level up our assassin. I'm contemplating sending him off on a secret little mission. Let's give him plus 10% weapon strength, seems quite tasty. And what currently shadow dealings do we have? So we currently have one of these little tokens up here, available schemes. So in one turn we're going to get two, so we could, for the first time, do some of these 2-cost ones. So we can incite a riot, cause a rebellion in a settlement, and reduces public order for 5 turns. That seems pretty powerful, managing just to kick off a rebellion. Midnight Raid, Double Agent, grants Vision of Province, that's okay. Destroys most expensive building in a settlement, that's petty, but I love it. I love it. We're going to try Plunge of Anarchy as well. But what we're probably going to do is going to incite a riot at Al-Hakir. See if this army is then forced out to go deal with it, and then we'll take the city, which is quite fun. I think we can kill them anyway, but it'd be quite cool to use some of these sneak schemes. So we're just going to go stand here. So we could strike out at either one if we need to. And
Sneak.
I'm going to move you over to the border.
Heat makes fur.
Cool. I probably should have done that actually because they would have healed quicker, but in one turn they're going to be fighting worthy anyway. Just probably look at some of the rights and see what we can do. I don't use rights anywhere near as much as I actually should. So I'm doing a Mortal Empires campaign in my housemate. Oh, tic-tac-toe.
Foolish to come here.
Oh, for God's sake, this faction has declared war on... Oh, on me! Okay. Yes, we will call our allies for help. And they have joined. Yes, perfect. That may actually really help having the Tomb Kings fairly close, being able to help deal with tic-tac-toe. As I was trying to push north, I don't want to have to deal with him trying to nip at my heels whilst I fight my other battles. And so, just double time clan scribing up to no good. Clan Spittle seems to be doing a pretty damn good job for being a little minor Skaven faction. They're doing some decent work. Ready for duty, we have our assassin back. Very cool. We are going to carry on taking this path to get Assassin's Trophy. These guys have 3 huge armies dotted around. Just get you over here for now.
Move tails. Master, no.
Looks like Lord Duncan has leveled up. So we've got his ambush chance all the way up very high. Oh, we can increase the ambush chance again. Hell yeah. We're going to be able to ambush literally anything. At the moment, everyone seems to be tucked away tightly inside their homes. So which assassin is the one that's miles away?
Sneaky snake.
You, Archlin. Cool. So we're going to try for the first time the Shadowy Dealings. So we're going to incite a riot. We're going to... Oh, how many turns does it take? 2 turns. If it's 1 turn, I tend to send Deathmaster Snikch, but 2 turns, we're going to send off Assassin, just level him up a bit. And we're going to start here.
For the Eshin.
That's really cool that we can do that.
My lady will not allow
We've
it.
literally we've birthed a rebellion into the
Not
world.
in this world or
I
the
think,
other.
did we kill her? Did we kill this lady over here when we went to take these challenges? But either way, she's seen the true path of scathing corruption and has formed a rebellion.
not.
Unfortunately, it looks like they have a massive army here now, so I'm not sure if she's going to be up to much use, really. Cool.
Deathmaster
We'll wait one more turn here, and then we're going to launch our attack.
in shadow.
So we're just going to go suspiciously close to you over here.
Armored in faith.
Well, that's a different place altogether. There's so many troops. These sieges are going to take an absolute age. But luckily, we're very close to Snikch now to upgrading him to immediately cause siege attrition, which is huge. I'm assuming that's a reduced rate, but that's fine. Snikch, yeah, no, he's just chilling. So skip that. Similar upgrade is available. Is it worth spending the money there yet? Cool, we have in fact now got the ability to build rat ogres, so our next army, when we build it here, is going to be hopefully very powerful. Okay, let's definitely go for the gem mine.
Betrayal strong.
Now we can go for that as well. Cool. Sorry, it's a bit early in the day to normally do a stream. Normally do them in the afternoon, but I was thinking, well, it's going to get uploaded as a video anyway, so everyone should be able to enjoy it in full. So it doesn't really matter. I can just live stream it whenever I want. And it's because me and my housemate are going to go watch The Gentleman in cinema, which should be quite good this afternoon. Which is a Guy Ritchie movie. Looks very cool. Big fan of previous Guy Ritchie movies. I've seen some of the reviews. Some of them said it's really good. Some have said it's really bad and that it's really edgy. But I know a lot of his stuff's kind of on edge anyway, so it's not for everyone. So I feel like his movies always kind of get a bit mixed reviews. But he's very good at what he does. So, oh. Okay, looks like they've now left this place undefended, which is nice and tasty. But my blessed rebellion, the hope of the people, has been destroyed by the evil empire. And we're going to have to overthrow them to avenge our fallen comrades. Although... I might ambush this army quick while we have the chance.
Snikch listens.
No, he's back! This is the guy I was telling you about from number 1. I thought you were killed! Oh no, do we leave him alive? We'll accept peace for now, because I don't know where he is. He was... Oh, he's right here. There's just one guy. Oh. And he's a lord, so I can't even assassinate him. It's annoying.
Strike like a snake.
Valiant.
What do we have here?
lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, 9 still up there. Hold on.
I'm shadow. Yes.
So I feel like Lord Duncan Elfslayer is going to go on a mission here.
Agree contract. Snik.
Why can't I
Pain.
tell you to attack? It's odd.
Lord
Attack
of
here.
the assassins in shadow.
Why can't you attack? Is it because I switched out of my other stance? But I can attack here, but I can't attack there. That's bizarre.
In search to haunt.
Oh well, okay, well, Deathmaster Snikch is going to have all the fun then. Declare war on you guys, try and play my allies.
Kill.
And these guys have marched as well, so they're going to be very tired. It's not really worth fighting, but do you guys want to see a battle? That is the question. Is it better for the stream? I think so. We load in super quick, luckily, so we've got to add a banner there, but it should be a bit of fun. Should get Deathmaster Snikch in there, tearing up some people, and hopefully delivering the head of Lewis the Devoted to myself. Cool. I'm so happy with this. It's the computers I got in the last year. Oh, gone down a little bit. Which I'm so happy with. It runs this game on like ultra everything, super, like just easily. It's so nice. So we're not even going to really think about our deployment too much because we're just going to swarm them. Let's group all you guys together.
Eshin slingers.
Don't think there's much which can actually chase us down. Group them there. So what abilities do we have? Deathmaster. So we have Slippery. Pressure Toughness is really nice. Concealment Bombs is fine. Wound of Weeping Blades is nice. Stop them. Okay, we have a ton of stuff to try and remember. We also have this sneaky guy. Immediately going to fire a shot in there to start the battle. Boom, hit Lewis the Devoted with a fireball, and we're going to move you guys up here. Got some decent damage to him actually from long range. Causes moderate damage. Well, it looks like they've blocked up a little bit, so let's try doing some of that moderate damage on archers. Okay, he's doing some pretty decent damage, and it's disrupting them quite easily there. Well, not quite easily, quite comfortably. Doing some decent damage. Unfortunately, Lewis the Devoted is going after my ranged troops. They should probably end up coming back when he realises the current situation. So let's just overload these foot squires here. So get on some of these foot squires here. Yeah, up to no good. They're doing a little bit of damage.
I will.
Ready. Person, hurry.
Keep running, trying to run away from the Devoted One himself. How deep in you are there? Perfect. Just charge in there, and we drop the Whirling Weeping Blades. What are they called? Whirl of Weeping Blades. Just tearing up fools there, spinning around his blades. Does in fact break both of those units off there. Did some really nice work.
For the vermin tide. Quick.
Let's get our big death blob running after Lewis. Let's keep one unit of extra charge on those foot squires. If you throw enough pebbles at a Bretonnian knight, he will eventually go down. He's raising his shield, charging through, they're doing his best, but we haven't in fact managed to break him off. I can just end the battle because they were marched, so I think they should just be killed. And it was an ambush, actually, of course. So hopefully they should just be finished. We lost 15 troops. 10 of them, though, down to the Devoted One himself. But that was just an absolute slaughter. But I do love doing that now and again, indulging in the bloodshed. So, we're going to go the food. And down he goes. Cool. So trait gained, confident attacker. Nice. So that is our warning shot to the Bretonnians not to mess with the Skaven. And we are going to go for sabotage and unrest as well. Which can be super useful in the next couple of turns. As I can see a lot of sieges on the horizon. So let us upgrade Arm of Darkness once more, because it's a spell I do really like using. And let's start to lay siege. If they want to run out and meet me, I'm probably quite happy to play this. I would think. So we'll see. So that should be good, and then Deathmaster will move over this direction. Just a load of men-at-arms, which is nothing to really worry about. Then our Hell Kick. Ooh, quite a lot. But we'll see. So, back to our promises back here. And I think we really want to upgrade. We might as well upgrade this then. Boop. And I think that's be our turn. So we're waiting for Dealings to come back. Do we have any clan contracts from any of the guys we like? Spy on Clan Molder. That would lower us with them. At the moment we're getting... Yeah, nothing actually too important. We don't actually have any Hell Pits or Rattogers yet. the recruitment cost is down by 100%, which is stupidly nice. I might wait for them. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them to give me a different contract, which isn't targeting those guys. It's only been going for about 50 minutes so far, so probably do about another half hour. Try and continue our war against the Bretonians. We're in a much stronger position than we are. We're definitely much stronger position than we were at the start of our last video. But we've managed to gain a province, complete to the one which originally was owned by the Dowian Gotrek Felix, who I was thinking is actually the original Witcher from the. I've been watching the Witcher TV show, and the whole time I was like, this is Gotrek. He's just going around killing monsters, trying to just do his thing, always getting dragged into stuff he doesn't want to get dragged into, which is quite perfect. I'm also contemplating reading those books, but we will see.
Yes, speak then.
What do you want, Ark in the back, my buddy? Join war against these guys. I'm good, thank you. I don't need any extra wars. Just want to deal with Bretonians and then move from there. Huh. Another devoted has rocked up, and I think I am well and truly going to leg that. But hopefully that has left that devoted guy stranded. So ready for duty, we do have another assassin back, which is cool. Technology research as well, set an example.
Ready to kill.
Looks like he has leveled up. Let's head over this direction. So was that him? Yes, we lost the devoted. Well, fortunately for you, pal. Actually, fortunately for you, I can't actually get you that.
Deathmaster Snikch.
Which is a bit annoying. He got attacked and ran away real quick.
Strip.
For Eshin. Yes, unlock the gates.
Cool, so I think we're just gonna hop back on. Be a pain.
Quiet. Silent.
Cool, so damage some of their Grail Knights and stuff. So if they do actually come out just with this force, I'm more than happy to take that on. And Snikch is going to go lay siege over here, I think. I really want to take these guys on in a fight. Can I give you guys advance? I can. Set war targets against the devoted. And my doorbell just rung. I'm hoping my housemate is in. It should be.
Drains. Like wind.
So let's go attack out here.
Stab. Kill.
We do have a banner for +5 melee attack, which is quite nice, and we'll chuck that on the Death Squad. Which is very cool. So these guys should start taking attrition straight away.
Break them.
Cool. So we're seeing those. They can survive 25 turns. Oh, that's insane. Well, we're whittle them down with a bit of attrition and then just throw an attack, I think, in there. Cool. So increase our movement speed across the campaign map. Looks like my housemate has locked himself out again, so I will be back in just 2 minutes. Sorry, I'm just going to have to leave you guys on the end turn. I will go let him in. I will be back in 2 minutes. I have returned. I am back. Sorry guys, just had to let my housemate back in the door. Looks like it was just going for a turn anyway.
Yes. Go.
Yeah, looks like peace for some money. And we'll double speed it through that turn. Right. These guys have come back, so I'm going to retreat once more. And hopefully this time they will stick around.
I Deathmaster now.
So Nagash is coming to our aid, which is quite nice. We have King Polefor, who should be turning up to try and take down the rears of the devoted. Is Snikch in range? He is. Right. So let's break the siege.
Destroy.
And then we're going to be very sneaky. Come over here and attack Relos. Can we move you up to support? That is the question.
Yes, yes.
Could hopefully get a 2v1 here, but it should be an ambush, which is nice, and that looks like an absolute slaughter. So we're going to auto-resolve it just because we played the last one, and it was what you kind of expect. So
Will do.
let's go for the extra food. He's been finished off, and now these guys stand no chance. Cool, we'll build a ram, and then next turn we'll overthrow these guys. So that went pretty well. We managed to eventually use their Bretonian chivalry against them and force them out into an open field. Cool, we'll level him up just to make him a bit more killy. And it looks like we have people to level up all around the place. So finally, we have Assassin's Trophy. Very nice ability there.
Chief Assassin.
And what magic do we want to do? I think I might go for the unit experience bonus there for the army. I mean, spell-wise, he's basically as we want him now. It's quite nice. So we'll hang around for a turn here and overthrow them. Do I give them a new target? I don't want them to come over here is the problem. They're my allies, but I don't want to actually give them any land. Because, yeah, as you know, in almost every Total War game, allies never stay for long. So let's pop Die Maker up again there. And also upgrade the Fruit Libation Factor. Just to try and get a little bit extra money going. We're doing pretty good now, and we're getting a fairly healthy amount of food. But eventually I do want to recruit another army. So let's take you over here. Let's go this way and have a little scout to make sure no armies are coming to the aid of my enemies. So let's open up the right. Do we actually need to do any of these soon? This looks very powerful. Restore all units in your forces to full health and immediately return all wounded and recovering characters to the faction. Seems super powerful, but at the moment we're fairly comfortable in our war. Yo, Magnus, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a long time, man. Hope you're doing all good. Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a good Christmas. Go get Forgrim's skull. Mate, Forgrim isn't in this one for me, unfortunately. I'm doing a Vortex campaign, not a Mortal Empires one. I'm also doing a Mortal Empires one, but on my own, just kind of in my own time on a different save. Yeah, but Forgrim does not exist, unfortunately, in the New World. I would, however, very much like his skull to add to my collection. Okay, well, let's go through the double speed here. Don't need to see what they're up to. Cool, ready for duty. Srik the Contagious, also known as the guy we just chuck in when Snikch is away. So it looks like they are actually marching out of their army. Baron the Devoted. All of them are devoted, apparently.
Ready.
Let's just be a pain.
Set caltrops, yes, yes.
Pet Wolf Rat. Wouldn't mind one. Cool, so they're taking a bit of damage. Yeah, a little bit.
Slice open. Apart. They bleed. Die.
God, I've got to wait one turn for that Baron Ram. That's annoying.
Right, clan. Pride of Under Empire.
Oh, well, that's fine. We will... We have to raid stance with you. Do we gain any food? Yes, we do. Okay, might as well do that. Gain a little bit of extra food, so I don't mind too much of waiting an extra turn. Over here, I'm not too worried about this place yet. If we can't upgrade anywhere else, I think we're just going to stack money. I've learned from these guys from the first episode of here, where they're like, oh, we love peace, you know, we want no war against you, and then they camped outside, built a force up, and attacked me. So, I don't want to build another army yet, but deal with these guys, leave Snikch probably up here, and then come running down with Duncan to try and slay the elves. And I mean, it's in his name. He's Duncan the Elf Slayer, so it makes sense. Get Malekith. I will do. And Malekith's head will be added to the collection of Deathmaster Snikch, which would be very nice. Very, very tasty. I have a big thing about killing pointy ears at the moment. Oh, my ally is going to come and take this part, isn't he, over here? I had a feeling that might happen. Our Clan Pestilence got swallowed by Clan... Our Clan Scourge, my allies got swallowed by Clan Pestilence, that's annoying. But we can now have the Avalanche Mortars, which are very, very good. And also Blight Scab's Plague Pack. Very good in multiplayer. I haven't used them on campaign before, so I'm pretty interested to see how they go. Cool. So, Lord Duncan, let's get hacking. So, slaughtered all of you, which is fine, and we're just going to occupy. And we're going to try and be very fast here. And beat our ally taking this next city. So we're going to run over here. Little feet pad in there. Trying to get hit. +4 melee attack. Let's give that to the Triads. Hopefully these guys sally out. That'd be the perfect bet here. Okay, perfect. This has been gone very good. We just don't want our allies actually taking anything, because they're very soon going to be our enemies. So, recruitment cost might be quite nice actually getting that down, because we'll use this army to build up and start getting the rat ogres and so forth into them. Deathmaster Snikch. What do we want for you, good sir? Plus 10% speed for the army is really nice. I'm not too fussed about the concealment bombs, mainly because the computer knows where everything is at all times, even if it claims it doesn't. But I quite like that 10% speed bonus. So Deathmaster Snikch going to be left up here to kind of, tear apart the Bretonnians. I'll bring back Duncan to do what he does best and slay some elves. Cool, looks like everything's all good. Hero not moved. Where are you? Okay, down here. Let's bring you down this direction. So you're there. Sweet. That looks all good. We do have one scheme available. Let's see what we can get up to. Food's always good, so's the money one. Those are my two favourite ones. The best thing about all of this is we can start to do the kind of single ones with Deathmaster Snikch and level them up really quickly. So let's do a small heist on the Bretonnians, whose lands we're already destroying.
Shadows hide.
And I believe these are always successful, so there we go. Nice success, and it has leveled up the Deathmaster himself. So what do we want to do with you now? Probably actually go down Ancient Cunning and make you even better at ambushing. As, let's see, does it say where our ambush chance is? Somewhere down here. I might just be in blind. Oh, there we do. We have a plus 41% chance of ambushing, which is super tasty. Ambush just really helps overall. So let's level up here. Got some damaged buildings to repair. And looks like we're good to go. Magnus, man, you been playing much at all? Well, you playing much at all, really? Have you been doing much at Total War? How you been finding everything? If you're enjoying the new patch, let me know. I'm quite enjoying it. I haven't played too much Total War, to be honest, since it came out. Being home for Christmas and all that type of stuff. But I've been enjoying it from when I played. Oh, my ally has come over here now. Cool. How quickly does this attrition work? It does a decent amount of damage. And I'm going to force march you guys this way. Oh, there's spawning multiple of them now. Oh. Nasty, disgusting Bretonnians. Or elves, sorry. Okay, get Assassin's Trophy with you. We're going to come down and spy on them. Why is this one locked? Oh, we have to go this path as well. Do any of these. +1 public order. Murder is pretty good. I think we're going to increase our ambush chance even more. I want to ambush literally everything. I mean, it's very Clan Eshin. It would make sense thematically, and that's what we're about here. Cool, looks like everything's all good, so we're just rushing down as fast as we can with Lord Duncan Elfslayer, and Deathmaster Snikch is starting to cause some pretty nice attrition over here. So 1 or 2 more turns there, and we'll take that. Probably take the city and try and get rid of these elves, and we'll call that it for the episode. Alright, peace out, man. Have fun with console. Say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to him from me. Hopefully get him back on the channel fairly soon. Good luck as well. He's a tough opponent. He is very good. Console Rome, for those who don't know, is a very good multiplayer player who's played a few times on the channel and I believe won a couple of my tournaments. So, let me move you back into normal stance. He's fleeing over here now, but I still don't trust him. Cool, and we can start recruiting. Unfortunately, a lot of these things take 2 turns. How much do rat ogres take? 2 turns as well, but it's probably going to be worth it. Let's get you. Let's also get a mortar. And then just some cheap chaff. Cool. So in 2 turns, this army should be ready to fight off any nasty elfness. Oh, will my ally help in this if I... Yes, they will. Well, that's perfect. Okay. Nom nom nom. Eat up this city and take it apart. 9,000 for plunder. I would do it, but I'm really worried the Tomb Kings would just move in and take it, so I'm going to have to loot and occupy. I think it's the only way. Cool. So got those 2. Need to move along. Oh, the fellas in the gash have one of the ones I need. Well, this is awkward. But that's fine. I'm contemplating a plan, so I was scheming in my head there. Maybe I could send them on a ridiculously far away mission with their armies and then just backstab them. I wonder if they would fall for that. Oh, this is the sorcerer. Okay, that makes sense. Do some rat kung fu. So we've leveled up this assassin here. He should, I assume, have assassin trophy. Yes, he does. So we'll upgrade him. Probably should do public order. I think that's always a big bonus.
Tail strike.
So we're going to send this assassin over here just to tail old Gondil here. Just to keep an eye on where he goes. His army's pretty trash, so he should be fine at taking it down. We've got a lot of range firepower in this army, which is quite rare for my armies in this campaign. Now for my Snikch, we're going to give 1 turn to recover. Actually, can he build any troops here? Any slaves, okay. Not sure what I'm going to do. Is merge you 2. And we're going to buy the mortars. It's very different for this army. At the moment, this army's been on this kind of like fast-paced hit and run. We've survived a lot on our gutter runners and slingers, as you can see, have like triple silver chevrons. They've been putting in so much work, and slowly we've built it into kind of a more powerful army overall. I think the Giselles are probably a better bet than the Avalanches, but I want to use them. They're quite new. So we'll now start to move over to the Pool of Despair. Or over here. Depends which one will be quickest. So if you guys ever have any suggestions on names of people, what tactics you want me to use, or what games you want me to play in the future, do just leave them down in the description below. The comment section. In the description, however, I do have a Patreon account if you want to support the channel in any other way, but you can always leave a thumbs up or not. You know, you can do what you want. And it helps out the channel quite a lot. So I'm also probably going to end up doing, believe it or not, some H1Z1 streams with my housemate. I played the game like a year ago maybe just for fun, and it was just a good laugh, very chilled out. So we re-downloaded it yesterday on New Year's Eve and played a few games, and it was really janky and kind of glitchy, but super fun. So I thought, well, I might as well stream a couple. It's very different to this type of game, but of course, don't worry, Total War is still always going to be the priority. At least for the foreseeable future, you know. I'm a bit worried about this Tomb King's army walking around here, but...
You dishonor me.
Okay, a lot of peasants. We've got very powerful armies, so... You'll build up for one more turn. I think I'm going to go after the large army first. It's probably the best bet. So you just tail him. I'll give you a target which isn't going to cause me any problems. Yes. I'm going to say come all the way down here and take that. See if they listen to me. I'm not too worried about this place yet. Okay, I might as well upgrade it. Nothing else to do, spend my money on, and I might as well spend the money. Gold mining pit, nom nom nom. Love a good gold mining pit. The Dread Fleet swooping around dangerously close to my ally, at least, I suppose. I hope they don't swing around and attack me. Lots of Tomb King violence going on in the middle. Now, I know this place up here is in the province I want, but I'm going to try and wipe out this Bretonnian faction. What on earth? He can get Hex Race. Very cool, I didn't know that. I think most Tomb King's factions can't, so maybe he can get a few of the Vampire Counts units. I haven't really played as Tomb Kings. I've got the DLC. I've played them a few times in multiplayer. They're not my type of faction that I enjoy playing too much. You know, very weak front lines and trying to use magic and stuff to really get one over your opponent. But I will try some of their campaigns at some point. Peace treaty, hell to the no. I'm going to slaughter you, all your family, everyone you love, and pretty much everyone. Okay, so he is moving away, the Voul's expedition. He is backing off, so I don't know if it's worth actually taking him down. Oh, plus 20% for all armies of all factions weapon damage. Nice.
Deathmaster. Yes, yes. Break them.
So in that case, considering those guys are running away and not actually really causing any problems to me. Oh, they are building up a force though. Yeah, I can't risk it. I'm going to attack them.
Stop.
I'll call my allies into it.
Die.
I don't know if that's made me distrustful because we did have a peace pact with these people, but ambush them, so we're going to slaughter and kill them all. And then we're going to move upon the bigger army. Cool, so this is a very tanky army now, and we're going to slowly move on these guys. And you are going to just be a pain to them.
Slow things, make them slower. Great things for Eshin.
Cool. Basically, we just want to follow them, but if I can do a little bit of damage, it's kind of fun while I can. Also, might level up my assassin. With my Snikch, is going to siege out these guys. They'll start taking attrition and so forth, and everything's looking pretty damn tasty. We're kind of rolling through these turns very quickly. But, I mean, there's not too much to do. I'm just kind of slaughtering enemies wherever I see them. So we're trying to take the Pool of Despair and hopefully have a battle here to end off the stream. Looks like Tic-Tac-Toe ain't messing around. There's lots of people floating around Sorcerer's Island at the moment. We've seen the Vampire Coast. We've seen these guys. Oh, what are you doing? That's very close to my borders. I believe these guys are the main Tomb King's army. Flies of Nagash swooping around. Hopefully actually going to be doing the target I assigned them for them. Maybe they're just pulling back and being a bit defensive because Tic-Tac-Toe's nearby. But hopefully we can kick a war off between those two. That's perfect for us. Because I don't really want to fight even at the moment. If we can exhaust the armies and the... Oh, he's running away. Oh, is he taking a fight? Oh, and he's been destroyed? No, he's actually razed the place to the ground. Okay. If we can exhaust, you know, their resources and so forth, we can simply then finish them off with a big old sneak attack, which is very scaveney. Let's move away this way. In fact, we can film sprint that. And hunt these guys down. I don't want to leave them kind of lurking around in the darkness. Let's give you venomous blades.
Soon kill. Kill their scouts.
Boop. Another success, which is always good. And then over here, how bad is that attrition got? Okay, so it's kind of happening next turn, that's fine. So we'll leave it like 2 turns, perhaps. I really want to pick a fight to end the stream off. Level you up, because we can. And end the turn. So up to turn 60 now. Yo, Warden Commander, what's up, man? How are you? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I don't think I've spoken to you since before. Hope you're all good. You'll be very happy to know Duncan Elf Slayer has been running around slaying elves for the last hour or so. And things are looking much better, actually, probably since you were last here. We've taken over, wiped out the Bretonians. I can't ever remember her name, but the new Bretonia lady. Wiped out her, started war of more Bretonians, made friends with the Tomb Kings. All sorts of good stuff has happened. Unfortunately, this is getting relatively close to the end of the stream, but it will be uploaded straight away afterwards. For some reason, it tends to pop as like a 7-minute clip for a while, but if you leave it, it'll load up and you'll be able to watch the whole thing. Which is pretty cool. You'll never guess who returned. These bastards who betrayed me in episode 1 have like returned, these marauding high elves. So I've sent off the one rat I trust to slay elves, and that's Duncan over here. Gonna be hunting these guys down. So they're fairly close to me now, which isn't too bad. Critical failure on these guys. They just want to scrap. They want to scrap. Rounds here somewhere, which isn't good. So move you guys back to your normal stance and head over this direction. Whose land am I currently in? Oh, the Dune Kingdoms. I am not scared of you, so we will keep it cool. I think we're just gonna probably make ourselves a little bit more defensive there. Can we assign more units? We keep on doing this, or yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me. Oh, we don't have the money either. Oh, I'm quite broke on money actually now. I didn't realise because I've been building up my army so much. Never. The armies are very nice now. Still not that far. Still pretty in their favour, so do siege for maybe 1 or 2 more turns. Let's upgrade the wizard. I mean, we do use warp stars a fair amount, so if it adds the number of missiles, does a bit more damage, why not? I quite like using that ability just because it activates the acid rain, which is very useful. So, I think we're all good. We haven't done diplomacy for a few turns, so let's hop into that. Clan Pestilence, do you want to be friends?
Bring me tribute gift. Affirmation.
Okay, well, we'll slowly make friends with them. Hopefully just so we can eventually get Lord Scroll and so forth. Everyone else pretty much hates us, which I do not blame. Can we do anything more of you? No. What if we just... I've never done this before. What if we just ask for money? Like...
And all the grandeurs of Henry can
just ask for some money. Oh, no, okay, this way. Just asking for a gift. So, Vol's Expedition we're going to have to hunt down. Everything else looks pretty much as it was, which is fine. I don't have any beef with the Vampire Coast. They don't like me too much, but I don't want to fight them. And we could do some more shadowy dealings. Okay, so still waiting on a contract from our buddies. And we could do a bit of a money raid or food raid, actually. Could be quite useful here. Let's go for a food raid. Deathmaster, Snikch. And these guys tried assassinating our assassin, didn't they? So we're going to steal food from them.
Blades hidden, blades ready.
What if that makes them like me less? Who knows? Cool, did you level up? You did indeed.
Destroy.
let's keep going up the ambush chances. Ambush success chance now is 50 plus 51%, which is absurd, which I love. What's your odds now? Pretty 50-50. This one's probably going to end up being an auto-resolve unless they sally out, because I don't want to do huge sieges. And this battle over here is the one we'll try and do to end off the stream. So let's see if they run away or if they stand and fight. Oh, no, I agree, man. I agree. The fixed turn times is so nice. It makes it so much quicker. Doing a campaign with my housemate, we're doing a big Mortal Empires campaign, and obviously you're kind of... I'm not joining that, no. You're waiting for each other's turns anyway. There's a little bit of waiting involved, so you then don't want to have to wait for stupidly long turn times as well. It really drags it out. So that's really helped and allowed us to do a lot more kind of duo campaigns and so forth. How's your new computer? I hope you managed to get one. You said you were thinking of getting one over Christmas. Let me know. Cool. So it looks like we are going to have a scrap on our hand, which I love. Try out some of these new units we've added into the army. But first of all, let's go over here and see if we can do anything for despair. Still 50-50. They're pretty beat up. But I guess we're going to continue the siege for now. I've accidentally changed the camera angle slightly. Saving up money, so I don't really want to build anything too much yet, so may just hop straight into this fight. So Lord Duncan, Elf Slayer, mighty level 8 Master Assassin. First of all, let's assault some units. Success, that's nice. How much damage should we do? Decent amount. Let's pop into this fight. So we did ambush them. It's heavily in our favour, but I want to do a battle to end off the stream, so I think we're going to take it on. Let's take 2 of you, actually. Use up some food, but I want to hop on top of those Eagle Claw bolt throws as fast as possible. I mean, they don't have too many good targets, Eagle Claw bolt throws, so I need that. I'm going to get 1. And we'll fight it on the field. I am loving the fact now every battle is pretty much a guaranteed ambush battle, so you don't even need to get like traits like Lightning Strike, because you're always fighting like this, and it really throws their organisation completely off. I mean, now they have nothing defending the back, and it's so tasty. So let's get you guys in the middle. That's where the main melee fight's going to be, over here. Let's get 2 of you this side, who probably have to deal with Cav, and then you 3 this side to help deal with the enemy spearmen. So let's get you guys all grouped up as our front line. Then we have a ton of trash, just Skaven slaves. We're just going to launch towards the enemy pretty much immediately. And then we actually have our damage dealers. So let's get our Giselles up on the hill. And also our mortars. These guys are 2 units I really need to get better at using, because I often fail at kind of the line of sight issue they have. So let's move you guys just back a bit. And you guys in range straight away, pretty much. So we should be able to get some nice early shots, and I'm assuming the enemy is going to kind of charge us. Let's get our 2 guys in reserve, Rogers. It's quite a messy deployment, but who cares? Who are you? Ah, okay, we'll get you guys over here as well. So let's get 1 defending them. And 1 over this side. Then we have our assassin in the mid, and we have the mighty Lord Duncan Elf Slayer here. He has some very cool little animations. He actually does like a triple flying kick at some point if you just leave him, but we won't stick around to find out. But looking very badass, got his Wolverine claws out. Should do some decent work. And actually, we're going to put him here and the assassin here. Cool. So let's just group everything up. We want all of you grouped. Just get both of you grouped in, that doesn't really matter. Let's take off running away as well. Let's group you guys and group our little death squad here. You need to come off that. And let's go combat mode. I'm assuming you are on combat mode. Awesome! Looks pretty good. Alright, I think we're good to get it scrapping. Have a quick look at chat. Oh, you can run it on Ultra, yes! Nice one, man. It's so nice being able to run the game on Ultra. It makes a massive difference. Ambush, yes, 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 in fact. We are going to ambush some Elflins, which is perfect. So let's get this battle scrapping. So, let's advance all our Skaven slaves, just to be a giant pain. Looks like our Giselles have been unleashed. Let's push up you around here and get our little squad moving up. Looks like they are actually retreating a little bit, which is fine. Let's get our rat ogres in to help deal with these Lyran Reavers. Our Skaven slaves, they're here to die, they're here to take shots. Oh, let's move you guys back, take some unnecessary damage. And cool, how long to our summon? 17 seconds. Actually, rat ogres, go straight onto those guys. So, and we're just annihilating them as they approach, which is lovely.
Ready.
Let's get these rat ogres over here, chasing these guys down. And oh, just this hail of bullets coming in, look at that! The units are getting annihilated, which I quite like. Let's move you guys back, taking some unnecessary damage. Pop you on there. And we might as well just be defensive for a second. Kind of just annihilating them from range, which is nice to see. So you guys, that big unit. Yeah, okay, that's nice. That's offline pretty much. Let's get these rat ogres into the archers in the back. And use the Skaven slaves just to bottle everything up, and we unleash hell with these all these goodies basically. Let's get you guys moving up a bit. Let's try and get Duncan actually in there doing his job, hunting down the treacherous man who keeps coming back. We've killed him once before, and he reappeared. Might as well pop that. Cool. Looks like the main battle line has been destroyed. Let's just now move up our troops and get on top of these archers. And the archers are currently getting feasted on by some rat ogres going for the body slam attacks, and I would not want to be these little elves right here. It's always good to see some elven archers, you know, getting what they deserve, getting torn apart and horribly mutilated. Which I think is, you know, it's safe to say that's what most people want to see when they see elves. So a nice, simple victory. Most of our battles this session have been fairly simple, but nice, decisive victory. Yes, the rattling gun is just free firing down. It's so nice. See, they get only 16 kills, but 54, 24. Yeah, they did some serious damage there, which is nice to see. Riders did their job, and I mean, slaves, just chuck them forward and then free fire into your own slaves, hip firing, because, you know, who cares if you die, you're slaves. So, that's nice to see. And we could replenish, but these guys are going to be dead anyway, so let's enslave for the extra food. Oh, he is going to run away. Okay, so he does manage to make an escape. Oh, can we catch him? Now, do I wipe out him? Oh, yes, a single lord, so let's go after you. Yeah, looks like we can. And that's going to be an easy ambush. They killed a few troops, but nothing really to write home about. And we have the Viper Killer achieve victory over rogue armies multiple times. I haven't seen this before. Plus free leadership when fighting rogue armies. That's very cool. And we're going to head this way.
Seek target.
So let's upgrade our assassin. Let's make him sneaky beaky. And let's upgrade Duncan. So Duncan, oh, Shuriken Jitsu, that's very cool. Plus 10% missile damage. Oh, we don't really have Night Runners or Gutter Runners in this army. So let's just keep making our recruitment costs a bit cheaper for now. Oh, we have a second one. Cool, let's go for Draft Master as well. And his best friend Assassin here. Let's upgrade with Immortality. Perfect. Cool, so very nice success over there. We'll probably just do 1 or 2 more turns now. Siege out these guys. Cool, so we have a decent amount of money. Is there any buildings we really want to do? Can build here, but I'm not too fussed at the moment. There we go, we want to upgrade the gold mine. That's where we'll spend our money. So overall, looking at the campaign map, we've done a pretty good job so far. Can I get in between here? So we've taken over all of this land. So just today we've taken 1, 2, 3, 4 different cities, which is very good. And it looks like we're going to be trying to get this 5th one and finishing these guys off. So my plan's going to be taking this city right here to try and start to complete my province. And then I'm going to be very sneaky and underhand tactics. And I'm going to betray my ally, stab them in the back and slaughter them. But not before I end up doing part 2 of the Night Lord Say So, Find, Seek, Great Power, as we did do part 1 already, and have to destroy some nasty Norse guns, but it went very well, so it's always good to see. Got to go, no worries, bro. Thanks for tuning in. I'll probably be doing another episode of this next week, so do feel free to come back, just subscribe and all that good stuff, and it'll pop up. We're going to have loads of different games coming along. So it's good to see you, though. I don't know if I've seen you on stream before, I'm not sure. Hopefully you've seen the other episodes. If not, they're already uploaded, so feel free to go back or just carry on from here. Up to you, man. But either way, have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Looks like I've got quite a few people watching now. It's good to see ya. And Flows and Nagash, what are you up to? Just being a pain, probably. But you are my ally. Apparently I could annihilate them. Did they lose their huge army they had? Huh. The Scheme of Doom was performed. Nice, nice. Multi contract received. Is that my buddies? Yes, it is. Kidnap Clan Moors member. Where are Clan Moors? Yeah, it's going to give me a lot of minus. I think for now we might just chill and leave that. So did their army get destroyed?
Find my harem.
Looks like it might have. Assuming they got into battle. Ah, yes, it looks like they lost Sorcerer Island to Tic-Tac-Toe. They're actually becoming dangerously powerful, so we might have to bring him into our battle kind of plans that we've been scheming. So these guys probably not fans of me because I've been in their land, but I have been hunting down enemies for them. Let's maybe move Lord Duncan Elfslayer back and then down, and he can probably start the war against Tic-Tac-Toe. And we can leave Snikch up top to kind of deal with all these fools. He should be fairly competent in doing that. So let's head back to our own lands for now. Deathmaster Snikch. Why is that still so even? I just don't want to fight a siege. They're not the funnest to kind of fight, so siege them out. We gain a bit of money. Yeah, let's upgrade theirs. More monies. I think we're all good. Turned on diplomacy for a few turns. Let's have a little look. Clan Pestilence. They're the bros.
Bring me tribute
Ooh.
gifts, and pestilence is at your service.
How many lands do they have? 3. I don't want the land, I want Lord Skrulk. And we missed out on Itic Claw because bloody Skrulk confederated him. But maybe if we confederate with Skrulk, do I also get Itic Claw because he confederated with them? I don't know if that's how it works. I don't want these 3 land. I don't need it over here. I could maybe start an under empire over here, which would be very cool. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, well, we've got it. We've got it. So, okay, mission successful. Perfect. And we've secured the volcanic islands. So, we're just going to go for food. I'm not too fussed if we lose all these places. I'm not going to lie. So, we have 2 places over there. I have an army here, which is Lord Skrulk's. Fortunately, is pitiful. We also have oh, we do have Itic Claw. Yes! Okay, awesome. Very cool. Now, I don't care about any of these cities, basically. And I may disband Itic Claw's army for now, just for the money, and then I need to try and start an under empire around here. So what's your defenses like? Holy crap, there's a lot of defenses. Over here. Okay, that's not too much.
Blessed filth.
Let's move over here. How far away are you? Oh, there's an army. No. I need to pick a spot where I can start my grand under empire. Okay, that looks like it could be a good one. Do we just build slaves here for now? It's not really going to cost me much. Add some numbers. We'll try and come down here and take that city. And the rest of the places we're just going to abandon. If people attack them, they attack them. If not, they don't. Because I just want to focus over here. I think that's a better idea than actually kind of having 2 empires almost seems like it's going to be a big pain. I don't have enough funds. Okay, I'll hang around near him. Move you back, and looks like we're good to go. That was probably a really bad idea, but, you know, it's cool. Now, I love what Skaven do to people. I love all the comments where it's like, yes, yes, death to the death things, yes, yes. Skaven has such cool lore and the way of speaking and everything. It's just, it's gangster. Okay, trying to do your own hero actions, I see. Oh, they failed, okay. I saw the word assassinate and I was like, dear God. I am going to have to fight Tic-Tac-Toe on, I'm afraid. He's got so many little priests and stuff and chiefs just roaming the skies. I think all of his guys automatically get pit on top of them, though, the little flyers. I think my ally's pretty boned, to be honest. Being attacked on both sides. He's got the Tomb Kings on one side, Tic-Tac-Toe on the other. And you know what? I'm not going to help him one bit. I'm just going to let him die and then take what I want from the corpses and just pick clean what I need. Yeah, it's a claw's cool, man. It's a claw's cool. I'm probably going to disband him and then recruit him over here, I think. I just don't think having two kind of empires is going to be worth it, especially for this campaign where I don't need to be over there. I don't need land, I need to complete these rituals. Which, after I've taken this place, actually I might... Oh, so many decisions. I might leave Duncan in my main province, do the ritual, and then he can deal with the enemy army that appears. I'll see. I'll take this city in the stream, see how I am food-wise, and we'll plan it from there. Hostile enemies have tried to be pain and failed. Failed. Eyes everywhere. Nice. Oh god, I'm about to get a rebellion. That's alright. It's a claw. Oh, it's a claw, sorry. Deathmaster Snikch is running nearby. Okay, that's much nicer, so I'm just going to do that. Ugh, took so much damage, but...
Take.
Yeah, I'm just going to loot. Right. It's a Zap Zap Warp-Lightning Cannon is now available to us. Nice, that's very powerful. And we destroyed the faction, which is realistically what we wanted there.
Shadow, horned rat.
Cool.
Deathmaster.
Upgrade you, good sir. Is there any way of making his army cheaper? Oh, it's all the way over there. I can get that because it's cool. Cool. So we build up his army, heal it for one turn, then we'll come deal with the rebellion that's bound to appear over here. We do eventually need to get to the Black Tower of Arkan. But we'll save that for a later war. So, Sneaky is going to come get some revenge.
Assassinate.
Do some little assassinating. Bam! We've been so much more successful than our first episode. First episode, we got our assassins just failed to do anything, basically. Since then, they've improved greatly. Let's up your elusiveness.
All things fear us.
Let's move Lord Duncan back this direction.
Walk. Go there.
Cool. So he's going to be healing quite nicely. We're actually going to move this way.
Now.
We have quite a lot of food. So I may end the stream here, but do the ritual. Possibly. Actually, what I'm talking about, we've still got loads to do. We've got Lord Skrulk over here. Who I'm going to force march. Actually, under him. Can I do this and get around? Let's put it this way. Head over here. So we're going to try and take this city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Saurus and Skinks should be relatively fine with the big bad boy. It's a claw. Probably wait next turn. We're 2v1 the city. Take it. Form our under Empire, and then the rest of these can all die of our own cities. I don't care. And we're just under Empire all the way over here, which would be really cool. Cool. So that's done there. One hero hasn't moved. Oh, we've gained a Plague Priest. Pretty cool. Well, what can you do on cities? Just damage walls. Okay, we'll try that as well. Also you as well. We have so many people. Right, I'm probably going to delete you because I just don't need you. And you're costing me money. And research-wise, let's start the first plans up there. So something good to upgrade. Yeah, we probably actually want to upgrade this place. Panther. Let's help with our money. And sick. I think we're looking pretty good. It's been a really successful episode. We've won every battle, I think. We just slaughtered our way through people. This is a good way to go. What is the time? 20 to 3. Okay, I definitely need to head off in a second, actually, because I'm going to go watch The Gentleman, which should be pretty cool. Guy Ritchie movie. And it starts in about an hour, I think, but I have to head into town. So I've been saying, oh, just one more turn for the last, like, half an hour. I do this every single stream. There was one. It was meant to be a short stream, but it ended up going for, like, 2 and a bit hours. I think that might have been the last episode of this, actually. But it's addictive. Can't help it. It's a problem. Oh, they showed some of my walls. Lovely. Okay, well, I'm not going to do anything about it, are they? So, Deathmaster, say goodbye to the rebellion. That's a Bretonian rebellion, which is interesting. And yeah, that's just slaughter.
Snikch, Master Snikch. Deadly.
Ooh, I can make Snikch cause terror. That's very cool. Oh, we've already got the blades on him. Okay, we'll apply it to someone else. Let's make him pretty good at that. Let's make you immortal. I don't want you to disappear anywhere. Do you have an extra? No, you don't. Let's give you... I haven't given you anything yet. Let's make you cause terror. That'd be funny. Give you a talisman. How are you? Let's do that as well. Cool, nice way of upgrading.
Chief Assassin.
Let's head that way. Cool, so move you in a second. We'll wait to see where the army spawns. Get Lord Skrulk running down here.
Stalk corrupt.
So we are about to start a war,
Storm Demon.
which we don't really need to. But...
Yes, yes.
Okay, yes, we damaged the walls. Perfect. Let's hop in here.
Sorcery.
Declare war. I'm not going to ask my allies to join this one.
Attack, attack.
Oh, it's still... So there's a hole in the wall, right? Wall strength 9, number of 2 breaches. And I have 2 lords, I feel like I could just push through, so we're gonna fight this.
Set suit to war. Fight.
I'm not too fast if we lose this, but... I would like an under-imp over here. Now, Cult of Sotek's going to destroy my cities over here, which is fine. I can get Skrulk and Itic Claw over to the other side, onto the other continent. But if I could have an under-empire here, I think that'd be really cool. Course time. Yeah, cool. This will unfortunately have to be the last turn. So 21's quite nice. Oh god, we've got to wait for our guys to spawn, do we? So where are the holes? Where are the breaches? I swear it said there was 2 breaches. Huh. Is it the gates? No, they're closed. I swear it says... Oh, they're here. Oh, that's inconvenient.
Storm vermin.
Cool, let's just group these guys up here like this. It's a Claw in the front line who's just going to do as much damage as he can. Let's get started. So it's Claw's going to move up. Cool, and Lord Skrulk, head this way please. It's
Lord Skrulk. Deathmaster desires. Yes, good.
just bring all you guys up. What do you have? A Libra Barbonicus. Okay, equals damage combatant, strong versus single combatant. They didn't have any, but Pestilent Breath, West Filth, nice. Let's move up and drop some brass orbs. So really it's going to be the Saurus Warriors that are going to do any damage. So let's try and get some nice early damage on them.
own magic.
Just gonna do a little bit of sniping damage while we're waiting for the rest of our army to catch up.
Aura of pestilence.
Let's get you guys up and shoot them as well. Oh, we have 4 summons as well. Would it be a pain and just summon over here? Might force some of their troops back to stop us capturing. Cool, it's a claw. Orb Lightning is such a cheap and cheerful spell. So the power balance once we're actually on the battlefield is like huge in our favour. That's doing some nice damage to those guys now. It's a claw already up to 24 kills. So the rest of our forces nearly caught up. Cool. Just get you guys within range of shooting. Let's get you guys through there. Another Warp Lightning Cannon. Not a Wild Cannon, sorry, just Warp Lightning from the sky. Some huge damage. Get back, yeah, looks like we're going to be fine some skinks, but oh well. Might be able to overwhelm them. Better versus single combatant, but we might as well use it if we can.
Plague cast.
Oh, seems to go the wrong way. Oh well.
Shriek, Icket Claw. Wield the winds.
Let's just start swarming. So it's a claw. See if we can get you doing your flamethrower. It'd be quite cool. Everyone else just pushing. We're gonna see his flamethrower. No, it looks like he is actually find some Saurus warriors here. Oh, so we didn't have enough to overrun those skinks. That's fine. We'll just get some rear attacks over here instead. I'm just gonna force our way through here. Too many spells we can do. I think, to be honest, we're just pretty good just constantly doing that Warp Lightning spam. Seems pretty effective. But let's take down Lord Zlept of Itza. In fact, the gates have been thrown open as well. So always a good sign. I don't think we need to do that yet. So their brave Saurus are fleeing for the mighty rats. Which is a good look for us. Skink cohort running for the hills. Saurus running for the hills. They are in fact terrified. Let's just keep hunting them down. And pushing our way into the city. I mean, we still have all these guys, but like, I don't need them. Imagine this the swarm of filthy rats running through your city. It'd be horrifying. I know they're like individually they're weak, but like together that's just so many troops. Let's force our way up there. Let's just try and find that.
Law of pestilence.
Fight! Storm vermin! Die!
Clarence just swarm these few guys, keep them busy. There's one unit of Saurus actually that has survived. Let's deal with them first before we push on.
Blessed with filth.
Really annihilating these guys like super quickly. Oh, those poor Saurus. They just got slaughtered. Okay, let's move around and kill these guys. And move up.
Rattling gun.
Kill. So it's a fairly successful siege so far. Managed to overwhelm everything we've touched.
Yes.
I don't know how many Warp Lightnings we've cast. Someone can count those up. It's going to be a huge amount. It seems to have worked. It's up to 86 kills, just annihilating people. It's a claw. Definitely going to be one of the fun lords to bring over and use. Ratfin the Swarm, yes, yes. Kill scaly ones. You guys are all just chilling at the back, aren't you? So let's get you over here.
Skaven Scourge! Skaven Slaves! Hasten, hurry! Wicked Claw!
See, these are skink cohorts. Oh, actually going to move out the way. Fair play. Fair play to the computer there, in fairness.
Rattling gun! Hail forward! Die! Die! Die!
Saurus, like, in fairness to them, are holding the line fairly effectively. They're just getting overwhelmed slowly, but they've done a decent amount of work. 71 kills on this unit here. So it is against chaff, and every now and again one of those comes down and just splatters them. Nice, complete victory there. Everything is shattered, and the city is ours. Decisive victory. Oh, nice, nice victory. 96 kills for It's a Claw. That is great. I did some work. And you can see those Saurus, 72 kills, 26 kills. They fought valiantly to defend their city, their temple city. Obviously, all very sacred to the old ones, but it was too little. So we'll expand under Empire. So we have our first under Empire city. It's very cool. I've actually had one of these before, so I don't know what to do. So it looks like they can be discovered. Okay, the more buildings you build, I'm assuming that, yeah, more like they are to find it. Now, does one of these give me food? Cost food. Oh, this looks good. Food. +1 food. +3 food. Okay, we're going to go for this one to start with. Nothing too crazy. And is there one which helps us expand? Yes. Okay, so we need 2,000 gold though. So we're just going to build the one for now. We'll upgrade Ithic Claw. Oh god, what have they done to you, Ithic? What crazy stuff. Well, they've upgraded Warp Lightning, which is fine. We're going to give you Root Marcher. And I think what we're going to have to do, afraid Scroaky my boy, is we're going to kill ya. So let's give you... You've already been fairly well equipped, actually. We're going to give you Wither. But what we're going to do...
My brain is never outsmarted. See?
Take your army, combine it with Ithics.
A bold move.
Okay, so I can't do that yet, but we're going to combine the armies and then delete Scroll. And then just keep going around, attacking these cities and forming the Under Empire quite nicely. Which is cool. So done, done. Duncan is over here. And what we're going to do to end off the stream is Shadowy Dealings. Confirm that with the Deathmaster. We'll bring back Shriek the Contagious and his usual job. Cool. So, it looks like the Ripper Horn tribe have arrived. So in his search for the mysterious power, the Deathmaster has been drawn to any nearby sources of the Chaos Taint. His weeping blades cut down a Norscan warband with ease, but they did not possess it. It seems that to the north, the Nothers, kept alive that little bit longer for interrogation, were not lying about another ruinous martial presence here. A bestial stampede of brain beastmen have been spotted nearby. The Chaos Brutes will undoubtedly resist any attempt to extract information in ways that don't involve bloodshed. Oh, so they're actually being formed over here next to Shriek, so that's fine. We'll heal up next turn and then we'll take them down next stream. They look a lot of Minotaurs, lots of scary beasts. So in that case, Duncan will just pop in here. So Plague Priest has gone up, which I actually think, afraid... No, we're keeping around for now, so they can damage walls.
Eshin assassin in.
And we'll bring you back over here.
Night runner.
Driven by hunger. And I think that is where we're going to save it. So, turn 64, very successful episode. We started with just 4 cities, this province here, and 1 up in the mountains, the Vulture Mountain. But since we've taken Eye of the Panther, Bel Alad, I'm going to butcher all these names, by the way, Martek Al-Hakik, and the Pools of Despair. We have wiped out 2 Bretonnian factions, which is fantastic, and done 1 ritual, and the second one, which needs to defeat this Beastman army now. I think the next plan, I'm going to move up, take this place over here, then probably betray all the Tomb Kings and slaughter them. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please do leave likes, subscribe, all that good standard YouTube stuff. And if you do want to support the channel in any other way, I do have a Patreon account just down in the description below where you can do donations and all that type of stuff. But no stress if you don't want to. So hope you guys have a very good new year. I should be back tomorrow with a live stream, probably facing off against some people. I owe Ninja Vinping, probably butchered your name, but I owe him a couple of battles. I also owe Duncan a few battles, so I'll maybe get those 2 guys together on a live stream, do another Come At Me Bro series, and face both of them live. So if you guys did enjoy, I'll just give it a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds just to see if anyone's got any questions. Oh, looks like I missed a little bit in chat. So no chance. I think you casted 5 warp linings. I think I casted more than that in the end, bro. That was a crazy amount. Did so much damage though. Get the deeper tunnels so they won't find the Under Empire and destroy it. Okay, sounds like a plan. So I haven't had an Under Empire before, so your information will be super useful. And I'll form an Under Empire and slowly slaughter my foes. So until next time, guys. Peace, and stay awesome. That is if I can figure out. There we go. End stream. Peace, guys.